Arsenal 5, Everton 1. The last day of the Premier League, and it has really ended dramatically from the top of the table. Liverpool versus Man City, with Man City winning it late in there. We are really going to tackle all those in here onto your channel, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. But so much attention onto this game of Arsenal versus Everton, because Arsenal fans really like this channel a lot, and I really respect you, and I really feel like you are the reason as to why this channel is existing there for you. I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share for my case. I support Manchester United. We've been trounced again by a side which goes by the names of Crystal Palace, and United have been beaten by 1-0 in there for you, and we qualified for the UEFA Europa League because of Brighton's effort they put on West Ham. They beat West Ham by 3-1 in there for you, and that is something else that Manchester United really have to celebrate about in there. But it shows you how much United have down tools and dropped in standards, because we couldn't go ahead to beat a side which goes by the names of Crystal Palace to really secure ourselves, or really push ourselves to the UEFA Europa League. We only required a team which goes by names of Brighton to go on and beat West Ham. So it shows you how ugly Manchester United has been this season. And those that support Arsenal, just look at what Manchester United has been. Just look at what Manchester United has been, and this is the reason as to why I tell Arsenal fans that you shouldn't mourn about this season. However much it was optimistic, you guys had a lot of hopes into this season, but it didn't go as you guys wanted. But at the beginning of the season, I had very many Arsenal fans say, obviously, I wish we go to UEFA Europa League. That's what many Arsenal fans were saying, and this time round you've achieved it. Then why don't you celebrate it? Because you guys felt like you could go and qualify for the Champions League. But at the beginning of the season, you guys were really saying, at least let's go back to Europe, and let's not accomplish in the 8th position. Let's go into and accomplish into the 6th position in there. Maybe that should be the worst position that you Arsenal guys were expecting. And thank God Arsenal have completed into the 5th position of the league after beating a side which goes by names of Everton by close to 5-1 in there for you. And Arsenal's goals were scored by Gabriel Martinelli, a penalty in the 27th minute. Edin Ketia came in through and really gave it Arsenal, and it was an assist from Martinelli. Bukayo Saka created an assist for Cedric Soares to make it 3. Cedric Soares created another assist to Gabriel Magalhaes to make it 4. And Pepe came on and really created an assist for a man who goes by the names of Martin Odegaard to make it 5-1. Remember, Arsenal conceded a goal from Danny Van Beek, which was an equalizer in there for you, and Arsenal came in through and did the needful to win this game of football in there for you. I don't see any reason as to why Arsenal fans should mourn. They shouldn't mourn about this. You should celebrate this. It's a very big transition from the 8th position. Remember, the first 2 seasons of Mikel Arteta, he was really accomplishing into the 8th spot. Now he has accomplished into the 5th spot with a limited source of players. You guys, I really believe that you guys should go on and really even lick the foot of or the feet of Mikel Arteta, because look where Mikel Arteta has got you from. The teams you've been competing with: Manchester United, Man City, Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea and Liverpool. Arsenal is nowhere near their squad. Even the second string side of these squads is almost good than that of Arsenal, but Arsenal has managed to squeeze itself into the 5th position of the Premier League. That is a hail to the manager and the players in there for you, because they really punched above their weight. Losing your captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, in December, because he last played for Arsenal in November. The entire December he never played. January he left on a free. Arsenal never brought in a player in the January transfer window, and the manager really worked with what he had. And guess what? He has achieved. I really believe that Arsenal have even overachieved this season, because the teams they've been competing with were so much better than them in terms of squad depth. The first 11 of Arsenal was lit. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, right back, Kian Tierney, left back, Gabriel Magalhaes and Ben White, central defense, very nice. Thomas Partey, Grant Xhaka, a down midfield pivot of that was really fantastic, and it could beat any team on any other day. Martin Odegaard, central attacking midfielder, magnificent. Bukayo Saka, excellent. Emily Smith-Rowe or Martinelli, very good this season. And Lacazette leading the line, very good this season. But Arsenal lacked a plan B. And if at all Arsenal had really made in some two signings like Spurs into the January transfer window, we would have been here talking Arsenal in the fourth spot and going back in the Champions League since 2016 in there for you. And I really believe that the only reason that really put Arsenal and a team which goes by the names of Spurs apart were just the signings of Bentancur and Kulusevski that a manager of Spurs really made. That is a man who goes by the names of Antonio Conte. That's the only difference. And Arsenal fans have no reason to mourn about this. You should go on and celebrate this, because this is what has really happened to you, and this is what you prayed for at the beginning of the season. You guys, we are missing Europe. I have my friend of mine, Kosi Arsenal Podcast, tells me, we miss Europe, because in the midweek at least we go in and do the needful. And guys, Arsenal, this is a very big push. And when you look at what Mikel Arteta has done with 149 million pounds that we are invested in him, then the board has every reason to go on and give him 200 million pounds, because with the 149 million pounds, he has really come out and showed them what he can do with that kind of money. And I really believe that he has really put the board on the spot and tasked them to go in and get him players. That's why you see Arsenal have already signed a player, though not yet unveiled, from Brazil, known as Marquinhos. The 19-year-old is already at Arsenal and was in the stands watching the game of a side which goes by the names of Everton, as Arsenal trumps them by 5-0. Arsenal are going in for Gabriel Jesus, and I know this deal is going to get done in the next 1 week. Arsenal are really going to get in for more players. Yuri Tielemans is being looked at by Arsenal in there for you, and I really believe that it's time for Arsenal to come in and really celebrate these. These are celebrations that Arsenal should make, because this is the level at which Arsenal is. Don't look at yourself like Manchester United, because when you look at the investment of Manchester United, they finished second last season and they added in Ronaldo Cristiano. They brought in Rafael Varane, Jadon Sancho, and those three additions just raised the hopes of all Manchester United fans all over the world that we are having the best goal scorer in the world, we are having the best young winger in the world, that Jadon Sancho, and one of the best world defenders, that is Rafael Varane, and they couldn't even go past Arsenal. Arsenal should celebrate this and know that we only have to go in and get more players. Let's get in more players. Let's get two centre forwards. Let's get a central defensive midfielder who can really go in and play that role if at all Thomas Partey is away. Let's get another central defender in there for you, and it will be all good for Arsenal. But today the game of Arsenal has really been good, finishing 5th. That is Arsenal gathering 69 points in there for you, just 2 points behind Tottenham Hotspur. And those 2 points are those two players that Spurs signed in the January transfer window that Arsenal never went through. And Arsenal shouldn't blame themselves for this. You know, I think Mikel Arteta said, if at all not getting Vlahovic in the January transfer window, let's not waste this money. Let's wait for the summer and go in and sign in more players. That's what the manager of Arsenal really was all about. And he really went in and got it as he will deserve. Congratulations, Arsenal. I know most Arsenal fans will go in and say, no, we wanted the Champions League. But ask yourself, Champions League and UEFA Europa League, you are not so much far from clinching it. And you just know that you were not bad and you were good enough to clinch it, but the problem was your squad let you down, and it was a decision of the manager, and he said to the board that, all right, let's not do this and let's go on and bring in good players in the January transfer window in the summer. And I don't want to see Arsenal fans mourning about this, because they will say that, oh, we wish we could have gotten more players in the January transfer window and would have finished 4th. But ask yourself, look at the quality of players you're going to get in. In the January transfer window, you would have got the only options that were available were Isak, Jonathan David, who else? You get? But ask yourself, would you get a player like Gabriel Jesus? Because Gabriel Jesus is coming to Arsenal, we know that very well. He's coming to Arsenal. The agent of Gabriel Jesus is in London, and you never know, personal terms have been agreed. Now Arsenal have to go in and negotiate with Man City on how much money they are really going to take for forward in there. The reason is why Gabriel Magalhaes is leaving this team, it's simple. The team has really come on through and brought in Erling Haaland, and Erling Haaland is going to be a Man City player, and he finds himself that he has no position to play in this Arsenal side in there for you. So Arsenal have won this game of football very comfortably, but Spurs went ahead to demolish Norwich by 5-0 in there for you. And let me try to bring you the stats of Arsenal this season, because it looks like they've been really put out in here for you, and I need to bring them all to your side such that you guys can come in here and see what Arsenal have done, and don't come out and criticize Arsenal. According to me, I really believe that they've punched above their weight, and if at all you are not convinced with what Arsenal has put up, then you are not a football fan, or you might be a sadist. When you look at what Arsenal has given to us this season, Arsenal in the Premier League, they've played 38 games. They have 22 wins. Can you see that? Arsenal have got 22 wins this season. 22 wins. Why not celebrate this? How many do you have last season? Arsenal had 3 draws and 13 losses. These were the ones that really let Arsenal down. 61 goals scored by Arsenal, 48 goals conceded. That is a lot of goals, but there is a 13-goal difference in there for you, for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal, with 69 points, and they finished 5th. What a season for Arsenal. What else do you demand, Mikel Arteta? With a thin squad that he had, you'd have nothing else you demand from this man. I really believe that if at all anyone comes in here and really criticizes Mikel Arteta for the season Arsenal have had, then that person is going to be just a sadist, you get? But Arsenal have punched beyond their weight. Arsenal have punched above their weight in there for you. And the final game, they really put up some nice statistics. Arsenal really had to put up some nice statistics in this final game of football that they played against a side which goes by the names of Everton. Arsenal was really amazing, according to me. I'm trying to bring them onto your screen such that you guys can go on and see them in there. When you look at Arsenal, Arsenal had 26 shots, Everton had 6. They had 9 shots on target and 2 shots on target for Everton. 74% ball possession for Arsenal, 26% for Everton. 649 passes completed by Arsenal. Everton completed 232 in there for you. That is times 2 almost. 89% passing accuracy for Arsenal and 65% for side which goes by names of Everton. Fouls committed 8 by Arsenal, and Everton had 9. 0 yellow cards for Arsenal, very much disciplined, and 1 yellow card for side which goes by the names of Everton. 0 red cards for both sides. 2 offsides for Arsenal, 0 for side which goes by the names of Everton. And here the statistic that shows that Arsenal have really pressed this team to the maximum. 12 corners by Arsenal and 2 corners by a side which goes by names of Everton. What a season for Arsenal, according to me. But Arsenal just needs to go on and do the needful and really bring in more players to really strengthen their side. And those that don't know the meaning of signing in players, look at what Spurs have done to Arsenal. It has been simple. The reason as to why Spurs never made it, the reason as to why Spurs edged Arsenal was that Arsenal brought in some 2 players. Spurs brought in some 2 players, and they really did nice in this remaining part of the season, and they really gave Arsenal a run for the 5th position, and Arsenal didn't even have a chance to clinch it in there. When you look at the manager of a side which goes by names of Arsenal, he has really come out and said lots of things as far as this game is concerned, and we have really gotten this from AFC staff. Mikel Arteta has come out and said, Mikel Arteta with his kids on the last lap of appreciation of Emirates speech, with one of his children having Martinelli 11 on the back of the shirt and the other showing Emily Smith Rowe in there for you. That has been happening on the field of play as Arsenal really did this. But who is Arsenal going to keep? That is something that Arsenal should come in and really know, that who is leaving, because on my knowledge, I know Nicola Pepe is leaving, Lacazette is leaving, Bernard Leno is leaving. Which other player is leaving? Lacazette is leaving. So Arsenal has close to 6 players that are really going to leave this season. But amongst all those that are leaving, two of those are going on a free, and Arsenal can get in some money from William Saliba, Nicola Pepe, Bernard Leno, Torreira. Which other player can Arsenal get some money from? I think that's all, but El Nini should be kept at Arsenal. El Nini should be kept at Arsenal because his wonderful display this season, ever since he was brought in the game of Chelsea, after the manager risking Lokonga and Granit Xhaka never worked out, they brought him on and played very well. I really believe that Arsenal should maintain El Nini, and people like William Saliba don't want to play into the UEFA Europa League, and he came out and said, we've qualified for the Champions League, and I will feel like I want to know how it feels playing into the Champions League. I will feel like I want to really get that tweet of William Saliba. What William Saliba said after that win that they got yesterday, and he really went ahead to send a message to Arsenal that if at all you are not in the Champions League, forget all about me in there for you. It's there on your screen. Thank God I found it. William Saliba came out and said to journalists in the mixed zone after Marseille's 4-0 win over Strasbourg that secured them USL football last night, I want to come back and play the Champions League. I have never played in it and I want to discover it here. So William Saliba is like telling Arsenal that, please, I'm really not ready to come in there and do the needful in there for you. So these are deals that Mikel Arteta should look at. I know, however much he has really put up a very wonderful performance, is he worth being in my squad? If not, get some £30 million out of William Saliba, add it on the amount of money they are going to give the board, because I know the board is going to give Mikel Arteta a minimum of £150 million. Then others from the sales, you can really use them and utilize them to do the needful in there for you. Teams have already started doing deals, and Arsenal should really hurry up and get this done as soon as possible. So guys, I don't know what you think about this game of football. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscribe button. After smashing it, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Now, as I close down this video, allow me do this player ratings for Arsenal players. Ramsdale, 9 out of 10, because I've seen him being magnificent and saving Arsenal on several occasions. Tomiyasu, 6 out of 10, because he almost played half season. Cedric Soares, 6 out of 10. Kian Tierney, 6 out of 10. Nuno Tavares, 5 out of 10. Gabriel Magalhaes and Ben White, to me, I'm giving them a super 8 out of 10. Then Granit Xhaka, 7 out of 10. You can as well go into the comment section and tell me your season ratings of these Arsenal players. Bukayo Saka, 8 out of 10. Martin Odegaard, I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. Emily Smith-Rowe, 7 out of 10. Martinelli, 7 out of 10. Lacazette, 6 out of 10. Lokonga, 7 out of 10. People will say, why are you giving Lokonga a lot of percentage, a lot of rating than Alexander Lacazette? Because Nketiah has come on and scored very many goals on the field of play. You get on the little time that he has gotten, and Lacazette played lots of minutes and never really leveled him. And the other player, what haven't I talked about? And the manager, I'm giving him an 8 out of 10, and that means my Arsenal player of the season goes by the names of Martin Odegaard. To me, Martin Odegaard is my player of the season. I don't know who your player of the season is, but to me, Martin Odegaard is my player of the season. Feel free to go into the comment section and tell me what you think about this video that you've done here onto the Rokani Media Football. And you know that we are kickstarting off the transfers as soon as possible. But Arsenal is back to Europe. Manchester United is also going to play UEFA Europa League. Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Tottenham into the Champions League. I sign out for now. See you later, maybe later in the night.